Sunday sauce, baby. We are back. Your boy just ran 3 miles. Didn't even change. I'm still sweaty. I'm wearing my trucker hat, my country hat. And your hair is just luscious today, my guy.
Dude, are you wearing a hat? I can't even see it.
I know. It's just so camo, right?
Yeah, you're blending into the microwave behind you.
Yeah, fun fact about this hat. This is actually Joey's hat that he wears to work. He's a sanitation worker, so this is probably disgusting to be wearing right now, but I really like the way it looks on me.
It's a stank hat.
It's a stank hat.
I like the rugged look, too.
Thank you. Yeah, my beard's coming back a little bit. Probably going to buzz it down tonight after we're recording this.
It looks like you went fly fishing.
Fly fishing?
Yeah.
Can you explain to everybody what fly fishing is?
Yeah, it's like fishing without a condom, you know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
If fishing is condom,
Okay.
fly fishing is no condom. You go to the water and you just fucking throw a rod in and you just...
And just hope you get something.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sunday Sauce. This is episode 29. Who wants to come fly fishing with us? What the fuck, man?
Christopher went fly fishing recently.
Did he?
Yeah.
He's also just been creating so many new projects in his workshop.
We got to get him back here.
He's going to be back here. Once we're in the new studio in the new house, which, fingers crossed, hopefully my dudes at the end of this week, I will officially be closed. We'll be able to start renovations. Everything will be good to go. If you guys are confused, I'm in the process of buying my first home. I showed Phil today. It was a very exciting moment.
It's a nice house.
Thank you, sir. I'm very excited.
I can't wait for the parties in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
I'm picturing it now. Walk up from the studio after recording the Sunday Sauce. Having a nice drink with the boy.
I'm just saying somebody better bring the fucking queso dip because we're going to be having chips and salsa and other dips.
I'll bring the guacamole.
In the backyard. There's no backyard party without the proper dips, my guy.
Yeah,
That's essential. That is literally backyard etiquette 101. You got to bring a dip to the party.
What's your favorite type of dips?
Ooh.
I'll go first. Ready?
We're going in deep right now.
Guacamole, salsa, hummus, olive dip.
Now, what kind of hummus, though? Because hummus is kind of broad. You got to get real specific with
I like
that.
all hummus.
All hummus?
All hummi.
Every single flavor of hummus
Yes.
you like.
Is the plural of hummus hummi?
Probably not. Maybe. It's very possible. My favorite type of dip is chunky, mild Tostito salsa.
Okay.
Like just regular. And you might be thinking, Vinny, mild salsa? What are you, a fucking amateur? Listen, I like it to not burn the inside of my mouth when I'm eating it. Like buffalo chicken pizza, I love that. But when I eat it for too long, the inside of my mouth feels like I'm a fire-breathing dragon.
Okay.
And I don't like that vibe most of the time, you know?
Yeah, so chunky salsa. What else?
I do like hummus. I like a good queso dip. Queso, whatever the fuck it's called. I do like that. I know it's not really a dip. Well, it can be a dip if you have a vegetable platter. I like ranch a lot. I know that's kind of in a different category, but ranch is like my favorite.
It's a cum sauce, dude.
I love ranch.
I hate cum sauce.
Do you like mayo? You don't like mayo either.
It's a cum sauce.
It's a cum sauce.
Yeah.
A lot of phrases I just don't understand today. It's a cum sauce. Okay, it looks like cum.
Yeah,
Is that the whole?
yeah.
Is that the whole thing?
A cum sauce is any white, fucking disgusting goddamn sauce that just should not be on anything. Ready? Mayo, disgusting. Sour cream, gross. Ranch, gross. Blue cheese, get it out of here.
You're literally a piece of shit. All of those are all incredible.
No,
they're
no.
delicious.
You see, yogurt, good. Ice cream, good.
Okay.
But like the funkiness that you get with like those dips,
Like when you lift it up and it just dribbles down onto your plate.
The smell is nauseating.
I love it. And that's true because when we get those bindi sandwiches, the typical sandwich that is a bindi, we've talked about this on the podcast multiple times, as Russian dressing, and you don't like that because there's mayo inside, so Phil gets it with barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's the move.
Which is definitely an interesting
It's delicious.
play.
Barbecue sauce is the best sauce.
I would
Besides the
respectfully
Sunday
I would
sauce.
respectfully disagree. Yeah, Sunday sauce is clearly the best. Dude, Big Mac sauce.
Okay.
I saw on TikTok someone make a homemade Big Mac the other day. When I tell you, it was 3 a.m, I started salivating in my bed.
Was it Joshua Weissman?
I don't know. Usually on this podcast, like I'll reference something, I just don't know who created it, and you just like drop a name, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe.
I'm always watching, dude.
Always alert, always aware. It's that third eye.
Yeah, I'm consuming content.
It's that third eye that's straight out of college.
It is. This is a 4.0 third eye.
Woo-hoo! Did you graduate with what the fuck is it called? Cum Sigma Laude? Summa Sigma, Kuma Su Sigma Sigma. I graduated with some sort of Sigma thing, and I was like, yeah. I didn't even know what it meant, but I was really excited.
Summa cum laude.
Did you know, I was looking at my time hop recently. I won an award, actually, at Adelphi for the communications department. I got a flex for a little bit. It was called Excellence in New Media.
Ooh.
I was in the yearbook, not the yearbook, but I was in the little like pamphlet that they handed out at graduation.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't know about that
Yeah,
because
there's no
you
graduation.
graduated on Discord, so it's a little bit
I
different.
graduated in Minecraft.
Yes. Minecraft, a lot of people have been asking me to play Minecraft. One thing they've also been asking me to play that I started last night is Animal Crossing. Okay?
Okay.
When I tell you, Phil, an experience unlike no other, and I'm not even just saying this. I'm not hyping this up for no reason. I understand the hype now. I get it. You log on. You don't log on. You just start playing, and you're just swept away by the beautiful ambiance of your island.
I'm not playing it.
Trust me. Listen to me for a second. Let me just paint the picture.
Okay.
You hear the breeze coming from the water side.
Right.
You hear each step when you're just walking on sticks and rubble and grass.
Right.
There's just a lovely community of other people. You can invite people to your island. I went fishing last night.
Fly fishing?
No, regular fishing with a rod and a system. And literally, I caught a squid. I caught a something turkey fish. Really, really cute fish. I caught a big ass bass. Okay. Something like an olive flounder. Bunch of different fish. Brought them to the main guy. His name's Tom Nook. Okay.
Yeah.
There's an argument that he might be evil because he just gives you severe debt, but I think he's a really nice guy. And you give him all these fish, and he's like, yo, we're going to open up a museum for you. So now when I log on tonight, apparently, the museum should be there, and then I can see all my fish in a tank, from what I understand.
Where's the goal?
There's no goal. You just live. I mean, what's the goal in life? To just live, no?
No.
What's your goal? Give me a goal. Give me a fucking set goal right now.
To create.
Ooh, that's beautiful. Now, aren't you creating by living?
Or are you living to create?
Oh, shit. When did we get so philosophical? You drink water so fast. Why do you do that? Because now you only have about yay much left, and we still got 50 minutes left of the podcast. What are you going to do if
It's
you
tiny
go thirsty?
sips. I got to constantly wet my throat. Otherwise, I get dry.
You're like a cactus.
Yeah.
See, me, I go for the, and then I put it down, and I'm back to my conversation.
I'm like a cactus.
That's good. It's a good comparison, right? So you got that hard exterior, but on the inside, you're a nice guy.
I'm pretty sure cacti are pretty hard on the inside.
I don't fucking know the anatomy of a cacti. I do know that plants have cell walls and animal cells don't.
Yes.
You had to think about that, but I knew I was correct with that shit. They got chloroplasts.
Plants do have chloroplasts.
Yes, they do. And the ribosome, in case you guys didn't know, is the protein synthesis of the cell.
Yes.
And the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. The nucleus is the brain of the cell. It's the central nervous system, essentially. I went to college. I had to make sure.
Impressed.
I had to make sure I just, said my knowledge on that, because I want to help people.
Okay.
You want to create? I want to create. I want to help people. You want to help people? Dude, my 3-mile run today was good. I'm in a good mood today, man.
I've been in a great mood the past week.
Me too.
Soaring high.
Yeah, dude. Yes, I did 5 miles.
Shit.
I was telling you when we were eating upstairs, I could have done 7. I could have kept going. I think maybe one day a week I'm gonna start giving myself like a challenge to see how many miles I can get. Like one day, just okay. I'm gonna go for as long as I humanly can right now.
I would just increase it by a mile each week. That's how you train for like half marathons and shit. Just pick one day, use it as your long run day, and say, you know what? Last week I ran 5. Today I'm gonna run 6.
So that'll be my Thursday.
Yeah.
Because today's Friday. We're recording these on Fridays these days. By the way, editor Brooks, thank you. It's been a joy. It's been a treat. And having the editor, we're going to start
This man.
being able to do new things. Got to break that down a little bit.
He's opening up new doors for us.
Yeah, and we're going to walk through those doors. Basically, we're thinking about finally starting the Clips channel, which is going to be awesome. If you guys don't have time to watch the entire episode and you just want to see the highlights of particular topics that we are discussing, you will be able to do so. We're thinking about little challenge for you guys. If we can get back to 10,000 views a week, which we think we definitely can do per episode, maybe we'll start doing 2 a week. Maybe a little Wednesday sauce action.
2 a week. Some leftovers.
I'm just saying, 2 episodes a week of this, the internet won't be able to handle it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Joe Rogan moving to Spotify. There's a lot of crazy shit happening right now.
Holy shit, dude. Did you see how much money that man supposedly signed a deal
Supposedly, it is a $100 million deal.
$100 million.
Which I saw a lot of people Of course, whenever there's like big news like this, there's two sides. There's the people that are like, hell yeah, Joe, do it, man. And there's the other side that thinks it's a bad thing. I personally think it's a great thing for everybody.
$100 million is 1/10 of $1 billion.
This man's set. Just like that.
His entire Rogan ancestry, down to the fucking roots, is set.
The Rogan Empire.
His great-great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren are set.
They're going to be hunting elk with just money all over their pockets and their backpacks. It's going to be lovely.
Joseph Rogan, this is what you do. I'm no economist. You take $20 million. You put that into a bank.
Oh, shit.
Low interest. You know? It's trying times out here.
Yeah.
You let that shit sit there. Compound.
Ooh.
You're set for life.
Compound bonds, of course. Yeah, I mean, welcome to...
The amount of dividends that man's
the amount of dividends is quite astounding. And don't get me started on the 401k. I mean, that's just the retirement plan.
The Roth 401k.
Oh, the NASDAQ is just through the roof.
Dow Jones.
I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about anymore. But for context, to get back to reality real quick, for those of you that don't know what's going on, Joe Rogan was on every platform, and he just signed an exclusivity deal with Spotify for hundreds of millions of dollars to essentially, starting on September 1st, I believe, exclusively be on Spotify. Now, clips will still be uploaded to YouTube, but the video of the podcast as well is also going to be uploaded to Spotify. So this immediately got my brain churning, because now there's another competitor to YouTube in the video space. And I don't know if it's just going to be for podcasts, but I would assume eventually Spotify will be a place where a lot of video content can go, all video content. And then you have two big players instead of just one really big player. And I've said this before, competition is good for everybody. YouTube sees that Spotify is doing X, Y, and Z. They're like, yo, they're doing that really well. Let's do this. And hopefully that will attract more people to our platform. And then they just battle it out. And then we, as the content creators, get, better platforms on both sides, which is really fucking cool. I'll be honest, I'm kind of bummed out that the episodes aren't going to be available on YouTube anymore. But if you're a fan of Joe Rogan, you just go to Spotify now. It's the same thing. It's still free.
I also just watch his clips anyway.
Me too, for the most part, yeah.
And that's staying, so.
For certain, when he had Robert Downey Jr. on, I watched the whole thing. When he had Elon Musk on, I watched pretty much most of it. I like to watch the full thing if it's someone that I really care about. But most of the time, if it's just a random MMA guy, I'll watch clips of things that I find interesting and stuff like that. The only podcast that I really watch full through anymore is Impulsive. And even that I've been kind of slacking. I got to step up my podcast ingestion game. I
don't even think I watch podcasts full through.
They're really good to just learn shit. Yeah. Especially the informative podcasts. But yeah, I would say good shit to Joe. I wish you nothing but the best, sir. Hopefully one day we can have a conversation, maybe have a glass of wine, smoke a cigar. But dude, I'm telling you, Spotify is going to start popping off with people exclusively going over there.
They just bought the biggest podcast in the world, basically.
Yeah, apparently their stock went up $1 billion after they signed the paperwork with Joe.
Who do you think's next?
I don't know, man.
You see the Call Her Daddy shit?
Oh my God, I'm so glad you brought that up. Dude, that's a fucking train wreck.
I would have just taken the deal.
So, okay, let's try to explain this for the viewers that might not know what's going on.
Two girls on Call Her Daddy podcast.
Which is literally, we joke around about the biggest podcast and everything. That and Joe Rogan are always in the top two.
Yeah.
They basically trade places, top three, whatever.
That's a Barstool Sports
owned.
podcast.
Yeah, they owned the IP. They owned the name and everything.
Intellectual property.
Yes,
is owned by Barstool. Now they didn't anticipate to blow up and be as big as they did, so their contract needs to be reevaluated.
Yes, after the first year. It's only been a year, which is so crazy.
Are you serious?
They shot up to #1 in the first year. Yeah.
They've only been a podcast for a year?
I'm 90% sure. Correct us if we're wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure what happened was they had a year deal and they blew up. And apparently the deal was very, very heavily favored in Barstool's favor.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously Barstool got them to where they are.
Right.
You can make the argument without Barstool, they would just still be two girls doing a podcast that nobody was watching. I mean, I don't know what their audience was like before Barstool, but it definitely wasn't #1 in the world. Mm-hmm. So now, basically, from what I understand, and I want to make sure I don't get my facts mixed up, the owner of Barstool said, okay, we're going to do this deal where both of you get 50% ownership now of the brand, of the name, the IP.
After a year.
And you will both get a salary of $500,000 a year, which, in the grand scheme of things, $500K a year is a lot of money. But for being the #1 podcast in the world and having millions and millions of listeners, it's really not that much.
But the intellectual property part
is huge.
like,
That's the name. That's Call Her Daddy,
that's
the branding,
one
the merch.
year of work.
Exactly.
You're living nice for 1 year, and then you fucking own the thing that you built that this company in 2 years, like 2 years total workload.
I'm with you. I'm with you. Now, the problem was one of the girls said, okay, I'll take the 50% deal after the year, the $500K salary. I'm cool with that. The other girl involved said, no, I'm not doing that deal. So then Barstool said, all right, well, if she's not going to do the deal and you want to do the deal, we'll give you 75%.
Bruh.
We'll keep the other 25 and we'll just go with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other girl got mad at the other girl. The friendship started crumbling. And now we don't know. I don't know what the fuck that was. Now we don't know what's going to happen, essentially. I don't think there's any new updates, but it's such a shame. Like, can you imagine if a company got like in the way of our friendship? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's scary to like.
Were they friends first?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know all the details. Like I said, I don't really know about them before they got signed to Barstool. But it's crazy. It's like, if I were them, I would have just taken the 50-50 split. After a year, you own everything associated with the brand, and then you go from there.
Yep.
And it's not like, I guess they just felt they should have been paid way more salary-wise, which you could make the argument, yes, they should because of how big they are, but also that network gave them that platform to get so huge.
Bro,
so
it's
like
1 year.
1 year. It's nothing.
It's 1 year.
It's easy.
We were doing this 6 months.
6 months. That's actually insane. I was thinking about that
feel
the
like
other
shit.
day. Dude, it just feels amazing. And it's such a cool career path. Like, you just get to have conversations with your best friend every day. It's a blessing,
I don't
It's
understand
amazing.
why they didn't just do the fucking deal.
I'm very curious to see what's going to happen. It's crazy, though, because they were making jokes on Impulsive that the one girl that didn't want to take the deal, they're like, just come be a co-host on our show.
Yeah.
And then, because they've been looking for a female permanent host
They
moving
would
forward.
have to pay her so much money.
It's crazy. Yeah, Call Her Daddy is... I don't even think you guys understand if you don't know. They probably all know the show because it's so big, but it's literally like always in the top 3. It's insane how big that podcast is.
Let me see how many monthly listeners they have.
Yeah, I'm genuinely curious. Definitely look that up. But yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, contracts and business and everything that goes behind the scenes of these really like big shows. It's crazy what goes involved with that. Do they have like a number for like monthly episodes, or is it all just a general, or rather set episodes? Like, each episode, do we know how many viewers they get?
I don't even know. It's hard.
It would have to be millions per episode if they're literally in the top 3. Like, think about how many podcasts are out there. It's actually ridiculous.
Are they big? They're not even big on YouTube, right?
I don't know. I think they're mostly audio. So they would be big on obviously Apple, Spotify, all that type of stuff, Google Podcasts, which, by the way, we're available on all of those things. So if you guys don't want to watch on YouTube, you can watch on other platforms.
Yeah, it's not giving me like a monthly.
Yeah. Well, just basically to sum it up, they definitely have a shitload of viewers. Their fan base is crazy. It's wild, though, because I've been watching on their Instagram. The owner of Barstool, I believe his name is Jeff Portnoy, and he's been posting
Dave.
about this. It's Dave?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Where did I get
David.
Jeff? Dave Portnoy. Okay, my bad, Dave. Sorry that I called you Jeff. Anyway, I'm new to all this stuff. I haven't really been keeping up with it. He's been posting like a bunch of memes and stuff, and it seems like the fan base like fully understands that they're on his side with this whole thing. Which is pretty crazy.
He's just like the messiah when it comes to Barstool.
It's wild.
His name is literally El Prez on Instagram. Like,
That's pretty cool.
people like Barstool just because he's a psycho.
Is he?
Yeah.
He does pizza reviews and shit like that.
He does everything. Yeah, it's just like people got a hard on for him.
All I know is when we're the #1 podcast in the world, you can best believe we're not going to crumble under the pressure of a contract.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Plus, we
Corporate
don't
America.
need a fucking network. We're going to build this sauce from my fucking mother's basement.
It jumped from 12,000 to 2 million downloads in 2 months and topped the podcast charts.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Maybe it does make sense to go on a network. We should start looking. That's madness.
I mean, think about it. 2 attractive girls.
Funny.
Talking about sex.
They're really funny.
Relatability. You got a big audience.
Mm.
You got the money from Barstool.
Mm.
You're set.
It's a nice little cauldron of ingredients
Of
right there.
success.
Very good cauldron of success, for sure. One thing that I really wanted to talk about with you today was the Snyder Cut. And I know you have no idea what this is. Can I just ask you, generally, what do you think this is? Do you have any idea what the Snyder Cut could be at all?
I literally think it's like a cut of a movie.
Well done. Yes, that's
Really?
precisely what it is. So basically, yeah. So Zack Snyder. I'm fucking up all first names today, so I really hope his first name is Zach. Google that real quick, Zack Snyder. I have a computer right in front of me, but you're the Google guy. You're Jamie. Pull it up. Yes,
Zack
that's
Snyder.
it. Okay, Zack Snyder. So he put out the Justice League. Well, let me start over. He was the main director for all the DC movies, starting with Man of Steel. He directed Batman vs. Superman, and then he was going to do Justice League. And unfortunately, he had to step away from the project because of personal issues or personal reasons while it was in like the middle to ending stages of the process. So they had to get in Joss Whedon, who is a Marvel director, to come in and finish Justice League.
Okay.
And to be blunt, the movie fucking sucked. It was awful. So since then, people have been like clamoring on the internet, release the Snyder Cut, release the Snyder Cut. All the actors involved, Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa, Gal Gadot, all of the Justice League were like, release the Snyder Cut. So finally, are you hearing that or am I hearing that?
I don't hear it anymore.
Okay, yeah, we're good. For some reason, my mic just like short-circuited. We should be good. Let me just write that down as a timestamp to make sure that's good. Okay. But yeah, so basically everyone's saying release the Snyder Cut, release the Snyder Cut, and now they are going to do it on HBO Max. So he got a budget now to finish the movie that he started.
Oh, shit.
So it's going to be the same movie, but with a really much longer runtime and polished scenes, fixed scenes. It's basically going to be like a new version of the movie. And I got to be honest with you, I'm really excited because I don't think it can be worse than what we got. I enjoyed Justice League, but it was not a very good movie.
I mean, you know how I feel about those superhero movies.
I feel like you would appreciate the DC universe maybe a little bit more. It's a little bit more grounded.
Who's that? Batman, Superman?
I mean, really not grounded. There's a guy that's basically a god that can't die instead of, the only thing that can kill him is a rock. Superman.
Oh.
His only weakness is kryptonite. We talked about this on stream the other night, Goku versus Superman. Unfortunately, Goku, I'm sorry, Superman would body you.
Really?
He can't die. The only way you could kill him is if you stab that man with kryptonite. Where's Goku getting kryptonite?
Wouldn't he just fucking teleport there? Fly there?
He could teleport, get kryptonite, come back.
Can he get 7 Dragon Balls, summon kryptonite armor, and just fucking look at him?
I mean, let's take kryptonite out of it, Goku loses. With kryptonite, Goku would beat his ass.
Do you know why they came up with kryptonite? I saw this on Reddit the other day.
I feel like they had to come up with something because he would just win every story arc, right?
No, because the voice actor was getting tired of recording so much, so they needed a reason to give Superman a break.
But the comics came out way before voice acting was involved with Superman. There was always kryptonite in the comics.
Let's get a fact check.
Yeah, we have to get a fact check. That doesn't sound right because I'm pretty sure the Superman comics have been around for a really long time before there was voiceover and like that can't be right.
An apocryphal story claims that kryptonite was introduced to give Superman's voice actor Bud Koiler the possibility to take a vacation at a time when the radio serial was performed live.
I guess it's possible that kryptonite came after. I feel like kryptonite and Superman always went hand in hand, though. You know what I mean? That's interesting. I don't know about that.
Apocryphal is defined as a story or statement of doubtful authenticity. So perhaps, if you know more about this, comment in the section below.
Yeah, there's got to be some comic book heads in the comments.
Actually, Phil, kryptonite was a part since.
Yeah, I would
the genesis of Superman.
I would assume that since the genesis of Superman, there's always been kryptonite. But you might be right. Maybe they added it later on when there was cartoons and voiceover and in the movies and stuff. Who knows? It's definitely something to debate, something to figure out. Do you have a favorite superhero?
I mean, have you seen Watchmen?
That's Zack Snyder. He directed that.
Dr. Manhattan's pretty fucking cool.
Dr. Manhattan is pretty cool. He's essentially like a god, though, right?
Yeah, he has a third eye.
He does. Do you aspire to be like him one day?
Yeah, blue dong and all.
Blue dong? Yeah, does he just fly around naked?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he doesn't wear clothes.
Well, why would you wear clothes when you're a god?
True.
I mean, fuck it. Just let it all dangle out, you know?
Who else do I like? Homelander. That's...
No fucking idea what that is. I've heard about it. I don't know the actual, like...
The show The Boys I've been telling you to watch?
I have to watch that. Dude, I started 2 new shows this week.
What shows?
I started Avatar, The Last Airbender. Have you ever seen it?
My friend, yeah.
It's really good.
Not all of it, but my friend's like, dude, it is the best show ever.
It's really good. I'm 4 episodes in, and I have one question for you, Phil.
Okay.
Would you go penguin sledding with me? First episode, first like 10 minutes, he says that. It's so cute.
What nation would you be?
So all of my friends are telling me that I'm an earthbender, but I haven't met the earthbenders yet, so I don't know if that's accurate. Right now, I would say I'm like Aang. I'm just very goofy and
What am I?
super powerful. I get firebender
Yeah, I'm a
vibes. You're just a
firebender.
savage, man. I really do get firebender vibes. Like, you're literally Zuko without the face burn and the ponytail buzz cut thing. You could rock that look, though.
Yeah, it's a top knot.
Top knot. How long are you going to grow your hair, by the way? Also, is mine going to get curly like yours?
I don't know.
Because I
To
know
the second question. To the
Yeah.
first question, I like this length, even like an inch or two shorter, like shoulder length. But like past this, it's just like
Past the titties.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
For
I
you-
like it.
For you though, I mean, my hair's curly at the ends, but my curls are activated with products. So if I use Cantu, for example, which is a curling cream,
Okay.
I get crazy fucking curls. Right now, this is natural out of the shower, just brushed.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Does it ever get in your eyes, though?
Yeah.
Because I've been noticing the longer mine gets. By the way, are you impressed I still haven't cut it?
Don't cut it.
I haven't cut it since like the summer.
The comments are telling you to cut it?
Everyone is telling me to cut it. My
Don't-
mom, my dad, my brother, Harley looked at me today and said, "Arr!"
They're doubting.
She doesn't sound like that. She said, "Woo."
They're doubting.
I
Listen,
know.
if it comes to a point where like, I don't like the way this looks, cut it, sure. But if your goal is to grow your hair out, don't fucking cut it because you don't know the potentiality of what you could look
I'm
like.
telling you right now, in about 3 more months,
Visualize it.
when quarantine is officially over,
Okay.
and I walk into the nest, shredded to the fucking gills.
Right.
I'm talking veins everywhere, 2% body fat in a fucking man bun.
Oof.
What is going on today? I feel like we're crossed up with some wires over here. Hold on. All right, I'm scared to touch anything. Don't even move.
I'm not moving.
All right. Sorry if that blew out your eardrum. It hurt us too. All right, we're all in this together. The waves are still going, so we should be good. I think the problem is when we moved everything before, like some shit got tangled.
It's
so
all good.
Yeah, we're fine. Adapt, plug and chug.
We got Brooks
Yes.
on the case.
Brooks, God forbid you can't even hear us right now. Just, you know what to do. Activate project, mute.
Yes.
You got this, bro. See, we have contingencies for all of this. But yeah, I'm going to walk in, man bun, shredded to the gills, big fucking chillin', and I'm going to be on another level.
That's all you need.
I'm ready for it, dude.
Or even like slicked back. You know what I'm saying?
Guido style, just shitload of gel. Just fucking slick back.
Behind the ears. How you doing?
I've been putting it behind the ears, though, because it keeps getting in front of my eye, and I keep, like, wisping it away. It's very frustrating.
The most annoying shit is brushing your teeth in the morning. That's just annoying. You just throw it up in a bun. You know
that
what
was a
I'm saying?
problem when I had my beard, because every time I would brush my teeth without fail, the toothpaste would get stuck in the beard. It was literally inevitable. I couldn't help
Did you ever
it.
forget that it's in your beard and then later you're like, minty?
No, but when I was eating the pancakes for breakfast from the meal prep, shout out Spartan again, they would get the yogurt would get stuck in the beard, and even when I would clean it out, it would smell like yogurt until I would take a shower. And I'd be like, yo, after a whole day of yogurt smelling, I'm like, I can't take this anymore. I
Right.
got to go in the shower.
Dude, I've been making pancakes like every morning.
Like homemade.
Hey, Aunt Jemima.
How'd your yeast come out?
I didn't make the bread yet.
You son of a bitch. I was really excited to hear this arc.
But next week, I promise there will be a loaf, and I will come back with a review.
Please, like, we'll put it literally right in front of the camera. We'll hype it
I'll
up.
make multiple loaves and make sure this one's good, and I'll fucking put it right there.
You should sell your bread through the platform that is Sunday Sauce.
And make bread from the bread that I'm selling.
And then use that bread to buy more bread supplies, and then the cycle never ends.
Supply and demand.
Supply the NASDAQ. We're back.
The Dow Jones is
Look
going
at
to
this. The
skyrocket.
stocks are just stocking.
Stonks.
Stonks. Yo, so I was telling Phil that my nipples were hurting today during my run. A lot of people told me that's a common thing. It's when your nipples are rubbing against the fabric of your shirt. It irritates them.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I had to like run at one point like this. Just like I kept fluffing it. This was a shirt that I wore too. Just a regular black tee. Nothing too serious. My shit was chafed.
I don't want to experience that because I got nice nipples, right, with some hair that acts as a barrier.
Oh.
I don't know the way the hair grows. I don't know what it does.
So it just like meow, keeps a nice spiky shield around you.
But yeah, that's what hair does. It acts as a barrier.
See, I just can't wait for the moments where I'm so shredded that I could finally like run without my shirt on, and I'm never gonna have this problem again. My nips will just be completely open to the air.
Yes.
And it's just
You gotta
gonna
let
be
'em breathe.
beautiful. Yeah. Birds are gonna fly by, be like, hey, nice tits. I'm gonna be like, thanks, man. It's gonna be great, you know? I can't wait for that moment.
I run without a shirt. I'm not as lean as I could be.
You know
As
what
I wanna
you know
be.
what Arnold says, right?
What?
What does he say? How does
if it fucking jiggles, it's fat or whatever?
If it can't do it. If it, I'm not even going to attempt this. If it jiggles, it's fat. If it jiggles, it's fat. I can't.
Yeah, that's Arnold.
That was awful. At least I tried. All right, guys, because all you can do in life is try. If you put your best fucking effort out there, that's all that matters. Phil, I'd like to take us now to a segment I like to call current events.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. This took me a while to find, but I found it. I would like to give a shout out to today.com for this news article, this current event. Over 1 million cicadas will return to swarm parts of the U.S. this summer. So I would just like to say, from Sunday Sauce to you and your families, you thought you were going to have a cicada-less summer? Think again.
I hate cicadas.
They're on their way, and they're weird, and they sound crazy, and I'm looking at pictures of these fucking things. Experts predict that more than 1 million cicadas will be making appearances in the coming months, with parts of Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina serving as the hot spots. So if you live in any of those states, get out, because they're coming.
Dude, you ever see like their shells? Like,
yeah, they molt and then they dip out with their old bodies, right? Ooh.
Fucking insects.
Dude, you ever go outside? Oh, this is actually a cool part of the article. Are cicadas dangerous? Typically, they're harmless. The insects pose no threat to people, but can do some damage to trees. So if you're a wildlife lover, fuck cicadas, because they're just ruining your trees.
They're fucking freaky looking, dude.
They're really freaky looking. But yeah, you go outside sometimes on like on a hot summer night, chill summer night, and you just hear like that. They're everywhere, dude.
Yep.
I hate that.
Well, that could be a grasshopper. They're like the fucking like rattling. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
Like it's like higher pitch.
I don't like them, dude. There's just think about how many bugs there are, just around your house.
Fuck a zombie apocalypse. Imagine like bug swarms. We would be screwed.
I've said this before. If an ant was the size of a puppy, we'd be fucked. They can lift like 4,000 times their body weight.
Yeah.
Pound for pound competition, you ain't beating an ant.
No, yeah, no.
It's not gonna happen, Chief.
Yeah.
Is the fucking SD card in the camera?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know. I had a severe
panic attack.
Anxiety flip just now. I was like, wait, did I put the fucking SD card in the camera? That would be a disaster. Because this is a great episode. I want people to be able to see us.
Welcome to the segment known as Italian Language Lesson of the Week.
Shit, we got segments for days today, baby.
Me dispiace.
What does it mean, Phil?
I am sorry.
What are you sorry for?
Me dispiace.
But what are you sorry about?
Me dispiace.
Absolutely. When you're saying sorry, guys, and you don't know what you're sorry about, just repeat yourself again. Yeah. I'm sorry. Mi dispiace.
Yeah.
Mi dispiace. But yeah, we're going to start bringing you guys Italian phrases because you know what? We're trying to fucking evolve here.
Yeah.
And that's going to be part of our fucking evolution.
It is one brick in the house of evolution.
Speaking of bricks, did I mention this last week? I finally picked a retaining wall for the outside of my house.
No.
I don't think I mentioned this last week. But yeah, there's a retaining wall on the outside of my house. And right now it's old and a little bit decrepit. So we're going to knock that bitch down, put a brand new wall. Dude, the decisions for this house have been no joke, man. We have to pick out the cabinets for the kitchen, which I decided on like a dark gray. We might go light gray, but I'm feeling kind of dark gray. It's going to be a good vibe.
I know is I'm going to be cooking in that kitchen.
A new addition, yes. We're going to be cooking together.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Cooking in the Kitchen with Vinny featuring Philion is going to be an episode for sure.
It has to.
Because I'm going to become a fucking chef. But, the fuck was I going to say? One addition I want to make to my kitchen is I want to put a wine, like a wine cooler into the island.
Oh, shit.
So, like, when I have company, make yourself comfortable. You want a glass of wine? Bam, open that shit up, take the wine out, perfectly refrigerated. That's
like that.
That's a better sound. Yeah. And then I pour out some wine, and then we're good to go.
Do you know how to do the right pour? The side of the glass with the spin.
Pour, and then you do a little spin method, right?
Yeah, on the side of the glass.
My friend Mary is actually like a wine expert.
A sommelier?
She told me to never put ice in your wine.
Listen, if it's white wine, a fucking ice cube's going in that shit.
She might have specifically said red wine. I can't remember specifically, but I told her I like ice in my wine. She was like, no, Vinny, no. She also told me, don't hold the glass. This is obviously not a wine glass, but she said, don't hold it from the bottom. Like, you know how there's the round part and then that has the stem?
Yeah.
Don't hold it like that.
Why?
I hope I'm remembering what she told me properly. It's just not proper wine etiquette or something like that. You got to hold it from the side of it.
Well, listen,
swivel it around.
Mary, what if I want to warm up my wine?
I don't know. I don't think that's the proper method.
Does the heat of my hand change?
That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. I swear to God. I swear to God, I remember now. It wasn't holding it from the side of the glass. I was watching her live stream. You hold it from the part that's actually not connected to the cup, and then you spin it. Because when you hold it from the bottom, it'll heat up the fucking wine.
Well, listen, Mary. I'm drinking wine to get drunk.
I'm trying to get shit-faced. You think I'm going to care about the fucking taste of this shit?
No, I mean, they've done studies where like a 15 bottle of wine versus a fucking 500 bottle of, like, you don't know the difference. Like, I mean, unless you're a sommelier and this is from the Napa Valley and fucking.
She's good. Yo, Mary, if you want to come on the podcast, I'm telling you right now, we'll make this happen once quarantine's over and you can properly explain everything, because I think I butchered everything you already taught me about this, but I tried my best. My memory ain't doing too hot today.
Mary, I appreciate the advice, the information, but I'm a little skeptical. I want you on this podcast sitting in that chair with a blindfold on, trying different wines.
Yes. And bring Chris as well. Chris is her boyfriend. He's a Canto kid. Great fucking guy.
Hey,
bring the whole fucking family. Bring your really tall friend. She could come too. She'd come hang out. It'll be a great time, indeed.
I like whiskey.
Whiskey's good. With a big fucking one big ice cube in it.
Yeah,
with a hole in it. Yeah, it's my boy.
COVID.
Okay, forgot about that. I mean, we high-fived earlier. What are you going to do? Don't worry, I'll wash my fucking hands.
Fucking Purell.
I Purelled and washed my hands with soap and water before this podcast started.
Nice, me too.
Did I just hear a screech? Did you hear that? I think Joey just woke up.
I didn't hear that.
I heard a, oh, hi, lady. Harley is a guest right now in the audience. My parents went upstate this weekend. She's hanging out with us. Hi. You want to come on the bench?
Yo, get her up here. Get her up here.
Come here, baby. Come here. She wants me to pet her under the seat. She might be nervous.
Speaking of dogs, I got another one.
I know. Yeah, let's talk about that.
He's a miniature Bernedoodle. His name is Louie.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even get the name yet. Louie Paisan.
Louie the Bat.
Louie the Bat.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it. I love Harley's collar right now. Harley, come around. Come here. Come here. Where are you, baby? Here, wait. Let me back it up so you can come over. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Come here. Hi.
Harley Doodle.
Come here, Harley Doodles. I'm trying to get her to... I don't know if she's in frame right now, guys. Hello.
He has an imaginary dog.
Yeah, she's not real, guys.
Vinny's losing his shit in quarantine.
She won't come on the bench. She's never been under this table before. She's probably like, where the fuck am I? But yeah, dogs are the fucking best. One thing that I'm really looking forward to about the new house is getting my own pet. And then that pet can be best friends with Harley.
Yo.
And maybe they'll be lovers.
What type of pet we talking?
I'm going back and forth between dog and cat.
I'm allergic to cats.
Well, that does propose a problem considering we're going to be hanging out multiple times a week filming a podcast at my house.
You get a hairless cat, but it looks like a ball sack.
See, the problem with the hairless cats, though, is that they're really high maintenance. Like, you have to bathe them. You have to bathe them a lot. You have to make sure their assholes are clean, shit like that. No, that's a real thing because their assholes don't have hair around them. So when they sit, they just leave ass prints all over the fucking house.
I didn't need to know that.
Well, you know what? You brought up a hairless cat. I'm going to tell you the facts.
Stamps everywhere.
Yeah, just all over the cabinets, all over the floor.
I don't know if I like that.
Right next to your face, on your face.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like that? Right on your fucking face.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, you like that? But yeah, no, I'm thinking about, I would love an Italian Greyhound. I've wanted an Italian Greyhound for a very long time. An Iggy, if you will. That'd be great. But my mom said, and I quote, if you get a dog that sheds, don't bring it to my fucking house. So I might just go with a Woodle or a Bernedoodle or a Wheaton. Because those, you can't go wrong with
those poodle
dogs.
Mixes, man.
They're so intelligent. Harley is so smart.
Yeah.
I could be like, Harley, what do you want for dinner? And she'll be like, I would fancy a steak.
She just did that.
So cute. She speaks to me, dude. Telling you. We cuddled all day today. It was so nice. But yeah, I've been starting my days. Oh, I didn't even mention this. I've been telling you guys, I told you guys last week I would provide updates with Insanity. I stopped Insanity this week. And the reason why I stopped Insanity was because I really missed like the intimacy of a weight workout with music. Because like, it was nice doing Insanity. Like I talked about all the pros about it last week and I was really like excited about it. And this might be like the complete counter side to that a week later, but I love working out like with music in my ears and just like fucking like getting in the zone. And another thing too, I like randomly just became straight up addicted to running again.
It's so addicting.
It's the high that you get from running is better than anything.
Better than weightlifting. I've said this.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's amazing.
Yeah.
When you get to mile 3 and you're still chugging, you're just like, this is my battle for the day. I'm going to win this fucking battle. It's the
fucking
best.
David Goggins.
I am David Goggins Jr. How you doing?
Jesus Christmas.
Awesome. But yeah, it's been really, really good. And one thing that I've realized too, as I got more and more in shape, when you start running and your lower back doesn't hurt anymore, you can go far. Because dude, the problem that I was having, like when I first started running again, when I was like 20 pounds heavier, I would get a mile in and my lower back would feel like someone's hitting it with a fucking hammer every time I would take 2 steps.
God
like just
damn.
pain. Lower back doesn't hurt anymore. My frame should not support 200 plus pounds of weight.
You're right.
It shouldn't fucking happen. So my lower back is like, dude, we can't support this shit. Come on, man. Now I'm about,
179.
I got on the scale today. I've been stuck at like 181 for like 4 weeks. Now, the thing that's pissing me off is last week at one particular point, I was at 179. Today, this morning, I woke up 179. If I get on this fucking scale on Sunday, because I only weigh in on Sundays, I want to keep it consistent every 7 days I weigh in.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm 181 again, I'm putting my head through a sheetrock wall. I can't. The fucked up thing, and I was sending you pictures and stuff. I'm getting leaner, and we're back to the fucking weight loss topic. But I'm sorry, right? This is the most important thing in my life right now. I fucking talk about this shit. I'm clearly getting leaner. You guys can see it. My face is getting thinner. I'm getting more and more lean, less body fat. But my fucking weight has been staying the same. So I don't know if it's just a plateau period. I don't know if it's gaining muscle. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You would step on the scale on Sunday, see how you're doing. You
I
introduce the running.
I better be 179.
With the running, you're going to be, what if you're like 176?
I'll be very happy. And I have my cheat meals every Sunday after I weigh in. And this week we're having some pizza. I got it right in that fridge right there, motherfuckers. I'm very excited about that. By the way, we need more grandmothers of the week.
Yeah.
Hard transition. Guys, sundaysaucepodcast@gmail.com. We don't have a featured grandmother this week. But next week, we're going to have a new featured grandmother because you guys are going to send in your grandmothers to that link.
I want
to
to
that
be
email.
inundated with grandmas.
I want to see so many grandmas. I want to feel like my email's a fucking grandma convention, all right? I don't even know if they have those. No. A retirement home.
Yes.
I want to see a retirement home in my fucking inbox. What Gmail? What email service do you use? Use Gmail, right, for everything?
That's the only thing.
Gmail is
If
great.
you're using something else, there's a screw loose in your head.
Or you're over 40 and you use AOL still.
Yeah, but you need to
You've got mail.
You need to adapt with the times.
You do have to adapt with the times.
There's no reason why you shouldn't be using Google.
Google's great.
You get the free cloud space.
That's true.
The UI's clean.
The UI is
Put
clean.
on dark mode.
Anything that has dark mode, I'm immediately a fan of.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
So much nicer on your eyes. Remember the teachers in school would be like, lights on or off? And they'd be like, turn it on. They'd be like, and they turn it off. And then they'd be like, nah, I think on. And then everyone's just like,
thanks for the blue balls. We were really looking forward
Yeah.
to some dark lighting ambiance in here. It would have been
Fucking
lovely.
stupid.
Dude, I used to always fall asleep though when the lights would go off. That was my problem. And then in my school we had those baskets. Did they have those baskets at your school, like on the bottom of the desk where you could put your feet up?
No.
Yeah, we had those baskets. I think every high school, not every,
Middle
I'm
school.
sure, but every middle school, high school will have those. And you would just like shake the person's fucking. If the girl that you liked sat in front of you, you would just shake her fucking desk, and she'd be like, "Can you stop?" I'd be like, "Sorry." Start shaking her fucking desk. Dude, high school kids have the weirdest way of flirting.
No.
I'm telling you, the basket shake, that was the
I
go-to.
went to an all-boys high school, and
No shaking of the baskets,
yeah,
Phil.
they also didn't like gay people because it was highly religious.
Oh
so.
man, that's brutal.
Yeah.
I still feel bad that you had to go there. I don't know. I feel like
I didn't have to go there.
I feel like you missed out on the glory
I
years. Of high
chose to
school.
go there.
Well, listen, you got a great college education out of it.
Well, yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Let's not even dive deeper. Let's just fucking leave it at that, ladies and gentlemen. I just love the self-aware moments where we're just sitting here talking.
Dude, I can't believe I got the Snyder Cut correct.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Are you gonna watch it with me?
No. I fucking hate superheroes. Like,
You're such a bitch, dude. Like, what the fuck?
watch The Boys and then come back to me.
I can't watch The Boys now because, like I said, I started 2 shows. One of them was Avatar. The other one's New Girl. You ever watch New Girl?
I know what it is.
So good. I fell in love with Zoe.
Yeah.
She's lovely. Her name's Jess on the show. She's very quirky.
I watched the first episode of White Lines.
White lines.
It looks amazing. It's a
Visions,
cool
dreams
looking
of
show.
passion.
And people say like the writing is but like first episode's fun. You don't always have to go into a show being like, yeah, the writing sucks. Like, you know what I mean?
People get what's the word? People get too used to shows like Sopranos and Breaking Bad that just has like excellent writing that they like expect that with every show. You know how hard that is to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Close to impossible. I don't understand TV writing at all. The fact that they can connect something from season like 3 to season 9 and it's so cohesive in a way that like your brain perfectly remembers it and everything. You're like, oh my God, this is fucking great. This is fucking great.
Yeah.
What are your plans for the rest of the day?
Go home, eat some turkey burgers. My dad's cooking up some food.
Nice.
Play with the new puppy.
Yeah, I've been loving getting my workouts done right when I first wake up because like it establishes one, check. Did
One
something.
win for the day.
One win for the day. After this, I'm just gonna have another meal. Schedule a live stream. Maybe do some Animal Crossing. Go fishing for a little bit. Just zen out.
I like that.
And then hang out with Holly. I feel bad. It's raining. I can't take her on a walk tonight. But
I love rain, dude.
I like the sound of it. I don't like the actual rain itself.
It's like dark mode in real life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the nighttime is dark mode in real life,
Yeah, but
Unless you're in Antarctica, it never gets dark.
doesn't it depend on the time of year?
Probably depends on where in Antarctica, but I remember when I watched The Proposal with Ryan.
That's not Antarctica. That's Alaska.
Is that Alaska? I meant Alaska. Yeah.
Second
with
of all, it depends on the season.
Ryan Reynolds, Sandra Bullock. They went to sleep and it was still bright out, and I was like, look at that.
Look at that.
That would drive me fucking
I was
bananas.
talking to my mom about that the other day, and she's like, "You mean the Proposal with Ryan Reynolds?"
Great film.
Yeah.
It literally set me on a chain of I'm in love with Sandra Bullock, and she lives on an island. We talked about this. It turns out that island is off the coast of Georgia.
Okay, how about this? Zoe or Sandra Bullock as a wife?
You put me in an uncomfortable position, Phil. I would have to go with Sandra just because I don't know enough about Zoe yet. I've seen more Sandra movies than episodes of New Girl.
Doesn't that mean that you don't know a lot about her? You want to get to know her?
Yeah, but what if you... Well, this gets into the topic of when's too soon to start dating someone. And I have very strong opinions on this. Here's my thing. I'm a slow motion guy.
Okay.
In other words, I really got to get to know you as a person before I'm ready to establish we're boyfriend, girlfriend.
What's your favorite Sandra Bullock movie?
The Proposal was really good.
I got to watch that again.
I fuck with The Proposal. It was just a really good rom-com. I'm big into rom-coms, man.
Have you seen... Sorry to cut you off. What the fuck is the name of that?
You got it?
No, I don't. The Big Sick?
The Big Six.
Big Sick.
Sick?
Sick.
Oh, no. Never have. Pull up the thing. But yeah, just to put a pin in that last comment or the last conversation about the amount of time, I feel like it varies for person to person, but I would say ideally 6 months is a good time.
That's a good time.
It's a good time if you're really feeling each other to embark on a relationship,
The Big Sick was good. That was like the one rom-com I actually liked.
I saw Heat with Sandra, which I really enjoyed.
I don't know what that one is.
The one with her and what the hell's her name? McCartney? Do you not know who I'm talking about? Heavyset actress.
Jesse McCartney?
No, that's the guy that sings, I don't want another pretty face. Type in the Heat. I forgot her fucking name. I don't know how I'm drawing a blank on this right now.
Oh, why are you watching
Melissa
this?
McCarthy. McCartney or McCarthy? What the fuck
movie
is it?
sucks balls.
No, that
dude.
movie is fucking hilarious.
No, it's not.
Did you watch it?
I refuse.
Okay, well, you can't say something sucks if you've never fucking seen it.
That's false.
That is literally, no, that is the truest thing we've said on this podcast. You're one of those people that a trailer comes out that looks bad. You're like, oh, that movie fucking blows. Sometimes movies have bad trailers, bad promotion, but really fucking good, and vice versa. Sometimes the trailers, when's the last time you saw a trailer that was flames, and then you saw the movie and you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Mother.
It happens.
It does happen.
It fucking happens, dude. So fuck off with your fucking...
Okay, so The Big Sick anyway.
Yeah, go ahead. Go talk about it.
The main actor is Neil Nani Johnny. You know what I'm talking about?
Neil Nani Johnny? No, I have no fucking idea who
He's
Neil
like
Nani... That's a real name?
Yeah.
Neil Nani Johnny. That's not a... That'd be funny if his name was Johnny Nani Johnny.
Kumail Nani Johnny.
Okay. There you go. Let me see what
Not
he looks
fucking
like.
Neil.
Oh, I know this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He's going to be in the new Marvel shit.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cool.
I forget what goddamn superhero he's going to be, but basically, he got fucking ripped out of nowhere.
This dude is fucking yoked.
Yeah.
I'm going to look like that by the end of quarantine.
Bro.
I'm telling you right now.
And he did it in like 6 months. And GQ does all like the fucking, like, oh, what's in his fridge? And it's literally like celery, hummus. Like, get the fuck out of
I
here.
eat 3 pieces of celery a day.
Yeah.
And then
So anyway,
I fucking take some tests.
You could just tell that like he does not know anything about anything when it comes to
Really?
fitness. And dude, Chris D'Elia did a bit on this.
He is
on
the
his
funniest
podcast.
fucking guy, man.
He did a bit on his podcast. He's like, basically, he took a page out of Philion's half like fake natty shit, and he just started roasting all these Hollywood actors. And he's like, and you know what? When I get my fucking superhero movie, I'm gonna take steroids too. But it was the funniest fucking
That
thing.
physique, though, looked like he could have definitely gotten that natural. Just was it the amount of time that it took to get to that made it seem super shady?
Bro, it was...
Because you can definitely get that size. I mean, it's not like he's a fucking...
In the amount of
freight
time
train.
that he did this, there's no fucking shot.
Yeah, I guess it's just a timing thing, though. Because that physique is definitely obtainable naturally.
You're going to
for
get like
sure.
that?
Let me see.
Look at his fucking arms, dude.
I can get like... Oh, the veins. His veins are a weird sign, right? Like, that's...
You could get veiny cock arms like that.
This man's bicep looks like a fucking road
Looks
map.
like a horse cock, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. This guy, I feel like he was always out of shape, too.
Yeah, completely.
Like, he's always the goofy fat friend, isn't he? Or like kind of chubby friend.
He's the goofy dude in a rom-com.
What the fuck?
His jawline is now chiseled. He looks like the fucking Crimson Chin. Like,
That's the best vibe when the jawline starts to get lean. You just feel like you're unstoppable. I'm telling you, man. Feel unstoppable. What's the lowest body fat you've ever been at? Do you know?
No. Probably like 11, 12%.
I wonder what I was when I was shredded to the gills in high school. That picture I always show you with the packs,
Mm-hmm.
probably like 5, right? 5 or 6?
5 is
Way too low?
way too low.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe like 7, 8.
I'm going to get back to 5.
Okay.
I'm going to get back to 5 and I'm going to sit on this podcast just fucking ripped, torqued, fully torqued the entire time. Are you still looking at pictures of this guy?
I'm trying to find the fucking body count. Like,
I mean, it looks like he just went on a nice diet. I'm not ready to say this guy went on steroids.
okay.
I think he did it naturally.
Okay.
All right?
Oh, you could say that. You can
Listen.
have that opinion.
Listen, he was eating his celery.
But you're wrong.
Yeah, that's a great opinion, Vinny. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. Wrong. Oh, my God, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to cuddles with my puppy tonight.
Same.
You can't really call her a puppy anymore, right? She's a lady
You're always
now.
a puppy.
Always a little puppy. Is that like your new favorite thing to do? That he did that a couple times today.
No, I only did it once.
I think he did it more than once. We have the footage to prove it. Brooks, play that back. Nah, I'm just kidding, Brooks. You don't gotta do that. But yeah, send in your grandmothers. Comment down below, of course, topics for next week. We'll keep you guys up there on everything that's going on with the Clips channel and shit like that. Anything else you want to cover before we wrap it up?
Say hello to your grandmother for me.
And please send us photos and descriptions of your grandmother because we need more grandmothers of the week. We fucking love you guys. Thank you for everything. And we hope you have a great rest of your Sunday and a great week tomorrow. Get shredded like whatever the fuck that guy's name is.
Johnny.
Yeah. Eat your celery sticks and have a good fucking day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.